Hey, hold up there. First time in Goodneighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, 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 time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Sounds like anarchy.
The best kind of anarchy. Embrace it, and maybe one day you'll call this little slice of chaos home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
A new player in Goodneighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
I think I'll need a little more attention later on. One girl or another in the sewers definitely knows how to help me. Wait, did I just say that out loud? Damn it.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Pull up a chair. No need to feel like a stranger, 'cause we're all a little strange in here. Have you got a history that needs erasing?
Hey, if you're looking for a place to sleep, take a look at the sewers below.
For the beer and cigarettes.
Boy, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
Let's see what you have.
Don't have more than you can handle. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. Don't worry. I'll know when it is.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Zoe is accepting donations. If you want to help the kids here at Goodneighbor.
Came to the right place. Oh, where every night it starts.
If you're hungry, maybe the soup kitchen in the sewers is just right for you. Brianna almost always has something good to offer.
Until you friend, your search is at an end. 'Cause I'm the one you're looking.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl
Damn it.
doing?
I think
Didn't
the
I see you
seams
on
are
a date with
loosening a
Browski
bit.
the other day?
I think I'll stop by sewer flush in the next few days.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock!
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their synths.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
If you need a new
Hey,
weapon,
we all know
stop
I
by
got my own
Rory's.
personal beef with him.
Sometimes he has
Stay
really good
focused.
things to
Now, I
offer.
want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Goodneighbor!
And who's in charge of Goodneighbor?
Hancock!
For the people! For the people!
Weapons. But it never hurts to stop by Rory's gun shop also. There are a few good ways in Goodneighbor to knock your monthly salary on the head in one evening. But none of them are as fun as doing it in Kathleen's lounge. Edward and the Tower Passes can heal just everything, in case you ever need a doctor here in Goodneighbor.
Did you just come in from the wasteland? If you need a doctor, that would be up in the tower, behind the brothel.
Get lost. Ain't your concern. Move it.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah?
A good night in Goodneighbor always ends in Kathleen's lounge. Believe me, once
Yeah?
you've been there, you don't want to leave.
Hey.
Hello, and welcome to One Way Ticket Incorporated. Are you here for the job posting?
What is One Way Ticket Inc.?
Excuse me. I thought the job posting made that more clear. One Way Ticket Inc. is a cooperation between all gangs of Goodneighbor. Our main goal is to expand the influence of the gangs we work with and protect their interests. This means we have to get our hands a little dirty. We also carry out assignments for those willing to pay, given they don't interfere with our interests or the local gangs.
Who are you?
I'm Thomas Green, proud citizen of Goodneighbor and managing director and owner of One Way Ticket Incorporated.
Yes, it sounds interesting to me.
I have a warm-up job for you. I've got a thug from Diamond City who murdered someone behind our very memory den, just a few weeks ago, actually. Just to say he beat him up pretty good and robbed him. This type of work isn't made for everyone, but if you pull it off, we can see if you're a right fit for this corporation. He's staying at a lake not far from Diamond City. If you clean up our problem, I'll pay you 50 caps, and you'll get a permanent position on our list of associates. Kill him, come back to me, and you'll get your money. Should be as easy as a walk through the park.
If you want to do something good today, in the orphanage they're grateful for every donation. I can't wait for work to be over. I really want to go to Kathleen's lounge again. It's been too long since the last... I think I'll go to the Black Sheep today. It is a little expensive for me there, but damn. Sometimes you have to do something good for yourself.
Yes? Hi.
Hey.
What is this place?
Well, what does it look like? This is where the bodies of Goodneighbor are burned. If I were you, I'd go somewhere else. The third rail is probably a lot more entertaining for visitors like you than this place will ever be.
What are you doing here?
I am the local grave digger. Hancock hired me for this job.
I'll make it short. Why?
Why? Have you ever thought about what would happen to Goodneighbor if no one dragged the corpses off the street and burned them? Countless people die here every month due to old age, chemical addiction, gang rivalries, and much more. After just a few weeks, I'd bet the stench of dead bodies would be so strong on the streets and in the buildings that nobody would want to live here anymore. Not to mention the fact that corpses attract many creatures in the Commonwealth. That's why Hancock made sure there was a place for the dead in Goodneighbor, and that someone took care of it.
What happens to the valuables of the dead?
All the stuff goes to the relatives, if available. Well, otherwise everything goes to Hancock, who usually has it redistributed among the poor at the soup kitchen. Of course, I keep a small part of it. This shitty job must have some advantage.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Just a couple of bottle caps and we can both have a really good time.
What's on your mind?
What do I think? We shouldn't waste the time talking if we could do something else.
How are you doing?
What do you think? I need more bottle caps. Quick.
I need a little distraction right now.
You won't regret your time with me.
Maybe later.
Hey, I'll be here. Can't wait to see you again.
If you really want to eat some good food in a relaxed environment, go to the Black Sheep Bar. Probably not even the snobs in Diamond City eat in a better environment. If you're looking for some pre-war stuff, stop by Joshua. He has a really good range of wares now.
I think I'd better buy my chems from Charlie again. Dean's stuff just doesn't work for me.
It is best to only stay on the side of the soup kitchen in the sewers if you plan to go down there. On the other side, it stinks too much of decaying corpses. That can really knock you off your socks. Trust me.
Yeah?
Hey.
Never seen you before. Better let us talk before you die down here.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Stephen Davis, and I guess I'm the local tourist guide around here. If you have any questions, I'm the right man. Don't be shy. Don't like seeing outsiders like you lying dead in the corner somewhere that I then have to drag over to the mortician. I'd rather answer a few questions.
What kind of place is this?
These are the Goodneighbor outskirts. In the past, when the tower, the sewers, and the surrounding brick houses were acquired, there was still a lot going on here. A lot of people have come here and dumped their rubble and rubbish in this and the next room. Now, the spirit of optimism has waned, and old Anna can only survive with her sails. The wooden structures that you find here are the last signs of civilization that you'll find down here, even if they are rarely used compared to back in the day. Everything behind it is just a large, dark area in which death shows its ugly grimace from time to time. Do yourself a favor and rest a few hours at the motel, then head back to the more inhabited parts of Goodneighbor. But if you can't resist, do me a favor and at least let yourself be eaten in one piece. Don't like the prospect of looking for a corpse again, just spread all over a whole room, or having to drag it upstairs in several bags.
Who lives here?
Not many live here with me, besides Anna, the motel owner, and a few drifters for whom the other areas were too crowded. Otherwise, you only find a few hunters here, and maybe their carriers. Every now and then a few people come here hunting for things to sell at the Goodneighbor stores. All the beasts down here, they always get rich bounty, as long as they're not eaten. Be warned, if some beast grabs you down there and tears you to pieces, no one will be able to come and help you. It's all so dark and ramified that probably none of us will hear you scream.
Can I rent a room?
Rent a room? Anyone who throws themselves into these flea-infested mattresses is just desperate. Anna knows that too. If you really want to help this motel out a little bit, buy some of her goods. That would make old Anna happier than spending a week in one of her bug holes.
Hi, how are you? Huh?
Federico was the man in the tower, so you better behave, or all of Goodneighbor will be against you.
we're living in a vault. Huh?
Huh?
Excuse me.
A visitor to our house? Unfortunately, I have to tell you that we are full and cannot accept any more children at the moment.
So this is an orphanage.
This? Yes. Sort of. Like everyone else, we recently moved in here. Right next to the local doctor. It seemed like a good idea. I think it was a good step, because here they lack nothing important. And thanks to donations from all sorts of residents of Goodneighbor and the Commonwealth, we can stay afloat.
Do many children end up here?
Yes, mostly. Often more than I can take in. The children's backgrounds are as numerous as they are. Some parents simply can't feed them, and then bring them to me. Others, their parents got killed, or were unwanted from the start. I could go on like this forever. I try to find a suitable pair of parents for every child that ends up here, which, as you can probably imagine, can become a real nightmare. In order to be able to check whether I've sent the children to good parents, I only pass them on to residents of Goodneighbor who have been living here for at least a few years. Because they are, most of the time, people I already know a lot about. I don't want to send the kids from one hell to the next.
Here, a donation. You and the kids really deserve it.
Your caps are unfortunately not enough for a donation, but I appreciate your goodwill.
Huh?
I'm glad I'm allowed to keep watch out here today. The last few days I was on watch duty down in the morgue and... whoa.
Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion. Ahoy there. 'Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
I was in the Army, but what's the Congressional Army?
Standing orders, sir. Proclamation 3. All members of the U.S. Army are hereby members of the Congressional Army. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the double quick, sir.
Keep telling him we're running low on supply. Need to take more risks. Caravans ain't that well guarded.
Caravan or raider?
What?
I said caravan or raider. Which are you?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.